We're gonna do legacy, right? That's the way to go. Aiming assistance. I'm gonna go standard. Yeah, let's go standard. Even though I just said I'm not great at these games, I did hear this was more straightforward than Sunless Sea. Logo of Her Majesty's locomotive, the Orpheon, March 14, 1905. Our expedition to the domains of the dead has been eventful. The Orpheon is damaged and in grievous need of repairs and supplies. We are returning, in haste, to the Reach, where I hope to make port at New Winchester. May God be with us, for 1,000 deaths wait in the sky. Final entry of Captain Amelia Charity Whitlock, DCM, written shortly before her death. Oh. Well, sucks to be you. Fail Better Game. I never knew that was their name. That's so funny. What is it? No, I'm over it now. The Blue Kingdom Transit Relay. This is the transit relay to and from the Blue Kingdom, a distant region of heaven still ruled by a sun. Few travel there. It is unwelcoming and uncanny. Thanks to the lack of traffic, many London officials consider this a cushy post. Ah, because you don't have to do a lot. I get it. Those stationed here are in good favor with the department. Oh, I think this is character creation. Recall your recent arrival through the relay and the frantic flight that preceded it. A narrow escape. The Orpheon recently arrived through the relay in a state of distress, having had to flee the Blue Kingdom. Whatever it was the captain did there, it incensed the local authorities. They pursued you to the relay and tried to close it while you were mid-passage. You barely made it out. What's more, the attempt to close the relay has damaged it. No travel will be possible in either direction until it is repaired. It will take some time for the relay to be repaired. Gotcha. This is the transit relay to... Okay, we already read that. Oh, that's it. Oh, I thought that was gonna be character creation or something. I was some more text that I missed. So what do we do? Oh, this is just a relay, so I'm guessing we're gonna have to find like a station. We have returned to the Reach, an untamed sunless span of the heavens, London's new frontier, a celestial garden run wild. Oh, you can dodge! Oh, that's cool. Your journey back from the Blue Kingdom was tumultuous. Tumultuous? Your locomotive is damaged and Captain Whitlock is badly wounded. What she was dead? As first officer, the crew look to you. The nearest station is New Winchester. Can you get the Orpheon there safely? Ooh. I don't understand cruise. Oh, cruise control is just like auto run basically. The Ozymandias. A wreck drifts here, less fortunate even than you. We should scavenge her for repairs, a crewman suggests. Yes. The wreck hangs in the sky, pocked with recent gunfire. You and the boarding party don your sky suits, garments of waxed canvas, lined with felt to protect against the cold of the sky. Two of the crew are whispering as they dress. What business did Captain Whitlock have in the Blue Kingdom anyway? Why the devil did we trespass on the district of the dead? You silence him. Now is not the time. Yeah, let's leap across the wreck. The gap between the two engines isn't wide, but the endless fathoms of heaven gape beneath it. Gulp. Leading the way. You jump. Your stomach lurches with vertigo as the stars blaze above you and below. The air of the heavens is thin, and torn by unpredictable winds. Then your boots hit the running board of the Ozymandias, and your leather-gloved hands fumble for a hold. One of your companions throws you a line, and you lash the two engines together. Only then do the rest of the boarding party follow you. One of them forces open an exterior hatch, and you clamber inside. Her interior is cold, unlit and whistles with wind. Your party's lamps spread buttery light over the narrow, paneled passages. You make your way towards the hold, stepping over bodies crumpled in the corridor. What happened here? Unfortunately, your way is blocked. A bulkhead has been mangled inward by a rallying barrage. Okay, which one should we do? Yeah, I'm just gonna force it open, clear the obstruction away. Success! As you strain against the stubborn steel, you remember an event from a year ago. A boiler explosion had trapped an engineer under a tangle of plating and pipework. The captain was first on the scene, you were second. Together you managed to pry the wreckage upwards enough for you to crawl beneath it, while the captain braced the bar across her back. By all means, take your time, she grunted, as you dragged the engineer out. Back in the present, the twisted bulkhead yields. Your companions clear the exposed rubble away. The way is clear. You have reached the Ozymandias' hold, a ruin of smashed cargo and spilled supplies. Hopefully, somewhere amidst the detritus, you can find parts to repair the Orpheon and restock your stores. Conduct a thorough search. Your companions work quickly. The Ozymandias' hull has begun to creak. Your actions on board may have compromised its integrity. Oh boy. Yeah, I was worried about that. Yeah, I'm not even going to reply to that first time chatter. I fuck off with that, honestly. In fact, let me go ahead and ban it. There, much better. That's so rude, because you know, as a streamer you appreciate someone hopping in, saying something, and then it's like some fucking spam shit. Keep your sorry to bother you, it's fake as fuck. Renewed. You find enough food and gear to restock your supplies and enough spare parts to make necessary repairs to the Orpheon. The food will need to be thoroughly thawed. Thawed, of course, but you have eaten worse in the skies. Oh-ho! Cries one of your party, prying the lid of a long crate. It holds a cannon, still nestled in straw. Another crewman pulls a battered bird cage from a pile of ruined cargo. Within the cage, something winged and furred opens a sullen eye. You examine your finds. You gain 4 supplies and 15 hull. Wait, yeah, there were animals in Sunless Sea, yeah? Like ship pets or whatever. Did you get one of those? The Ozymandias emits a long, juddering creak. Your boarding party exchange nervous glances. From the chaos of its hold, you have retrieved repairs and supplies, and discovered some useful equipment, a gun that could be mounted on your locomotive, and an educated bat. Okay, I'm glad that they say you can claim both this and the bat. Mount the Jerusalem cannon on the Orpheon. How do you pronounce that in English? I don't know. I want to say Jerusalem. Her own weapons were damaged during your flight from the Blue Kingdom. That leaves you vulnerable. Yeah, let's do that. Fire and Fury. The Cotterell and Hatter Sage Jerusalem? Yeah, I think that's it. Jerusalem fire single shells to a good range, more or less accurately. You order 2 of your party to get it back to your vessel and fit it immediately. The Ozymandias groans again, the structure shudders spasmodically. Liberate the diffident bat and employ it as a scout. The heavens are wide, so locomotives use scouts, like bats, to locate things of interest. Ports, resources, wrecks like this one to scavenge. Yeah, let's do it. The bat treats its rescue as an inconvenience and immediately begins haggling over pay. You offer to put it back in its damn cage and leave it on the Ozymandias, at which point it becomes more polite. You doubt it will last. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay. Let's just leave. It's too dangerous to stay. Lead your boarding party back to your vessel, unshackling her from the buckling Ozymandias. You stoke your engines and steam away, restocked, repaired, and rearmed. The crew give a ragged cheer. Your terror has fallen. Yeah, let's send out the scout. Your scout has discovered something. To see what it is, open your chart. Hide this one. Summoned by Captain Whitlock, the walls of the captain's cabin are lined with a hodgepodge of curios from across the sky. Captain Whitlock lies in bed. Black marks cover her skin like a monstrous brand. When she coughs, coils of acrid smoke pour from her lungs. Yeesh. Approach the bedside. The captain opens her eyes as you draw near. She attempts to smile. Her mouth is blistered from the blue fires that dance on her tongue. Her hand grips your arm. Her skin is hot as a kettle. Made arrangements. The Orpheum will be yours. Her voice is just a rasp of burned meat breath. But promise. She breaks off to scream a word in a language that was not made for human mouths. When she resumes speaking English, she is weaker. Her request little more than a gasp. Promise me one last service. Promise. Make no promise, tell her to rest. She will need her strength. There's a hospital in New Winchester. They can help her. She grimaces and the doctor eases her back onto the scorched pillows. He tries to get a spoonful of laudanum between her blackened lips, but she screams fire and the two of you must spring back. You'd better go, the doctor orders. He clearly has no idea what to do. The walls of the captain... Yeah. You have an engine to command. Yeah, let's fuck off. Onwards. Other business. You leave the cabin and the scorched stink of its air behind and return to the bridge. New Winchester is further than you'd like, and the captain hasn't long left. Oh, there's a marauder. Fuck me. No! Shit, he got hit. The Reach Marauder is defeated. You prepare to board the buckled wreckage, poised to plunder the plunderers. Behind you, someone is humming a song of victory. Should we strip it for repair parts? No, let's raid the remains. Ill-gotten gains. Your boarding party returns with wallets and watches, cufflinks, lockets, and keepsakes. You store them in the safe to be pawned if you make it back to port. Oh yeah. The other one will dig for repair stuff. Yeah, scavenge the Marauder's plating and components to repair the damaged Orpheum. Your engineers scoured the remains of the Marauder for intact parts. Even before its defeat, it was rusting and rickety, its plating a patchwork of reclaimed steel and repurposed bronze wood. But enough can be salvaged to repair some of the damage to your own locomotive. Is there a map? Can we dock here? I think we should go this way then. I think this is just an area we can dock right here, I think. Oh, that is a dock for sure. New Winchester, this is where we are coming. You coast into the bustle, the din, the soot, and the steam of Wolvesey Station. It is clogged with other engines, scrappy mining locomotives from Lustrum Way, weathered explorers gleaming with frost, sleek company vessels with bright brass fittings. No sooner have you pulled into the sidings than a brusque station master bustles over. He requests to come aboard. I must speak with your captain, he insists, brandishing a ledger. The usual formalities. Look to the Orphean's doctor. He has just appeared at your shoulder. His face is swollen, his hat is in his hand. He lowers his eyes. Captain is dead. We should have listened to her request. The passing. The crew exchange bleak, wordless looks. The Orphean itself feels suddenly more empty. The station master looks confused. You inform him that unfortunately Captain Whitlock has just passed. He says neutrally. Sorry to hear that. Very sad, very sad. He waits for what he considers an appropriate minute and a half before continuing. Alas, even amidst tragedy, the cogs of bureaucracy must turn. If Captain Whitlock is deceased, the station authority required their answers from the first officer. He dons a set of spectacles and locates his pen. It will be relatively painless. Name, background, purpose of visit, etc. Shall we begin? So now we're creating a character, I guess. We should have went for evading and deceiving, because I will definitely go as revolutionary. You are a revolutionary. The law offered you no protection. The engines of the state were set against that which you knew to be just. How did you resist? Hey, Mumu. Is that what the bot said? I already forgot. But yeah, I hate this bot. How you doing, man? Yeah, Roy, this is... Have you played Sunless Sea? This is the second game in the series. Well, I mean, it's not a series, but it's like, yeah. It's the same type of game. I'm not gonna go with art. I can't decide between mind and fist. I'm gonna go with fists. I don't wanna be associated with academia. Choose an ambition. What does winning mean to you? Well, I guess truth. Even the stars have secrets, but they won't keep them from you. A message from an old friend begins an unwise quest to learn a secret that the stars hide. What drives you? Curiosity? Justice? Insolence? Whatever it is, it will be tested. It's telling me that it's best played by a lineage that has already completed wealth or fame, but... Should we just go for fame then, because I don't want to make life a lot more difficult for myself. I don't see how wealth could work with revolutionary. Even fame is a bit iffy, but... I guess we'll go fame. I don't want things too hard. You will immortalize your exploits in the song of the sky. For centuries, people have launched themselves into the unknown in the hope of making a name for themselves. You are sure you will succeed. After all, you never heard of anyone who didn't.